Hello, and welcome to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. So now over on the JP side, we have recently gotten the entire celebration info for the upcoming Tanabata Celebration. Now looking into this, in my opinion, I think this is going to be better than the 7th year anniversary, purely because of the amount of stones that you're able to get, in case you're like a free-to-play player or someone who isn't really keen on spending too much money on stones. For the rest of us that do, we do have another sale coming up. And I know some of you may be thinking, oh, well, what about that 999 stage ECA that we got? And while I don't really consider that as part of the anniversary per se, and more just like as something that the devs did to give back to us for celebrating the game for so long. So like, I guess it's kind of counts, but like, I don't really consider it as an anniversary event, considering it's still ongoing to this day. But for instance, if we go over here on the missions tab, there's so many new missions that we can do that give us stones, kais, these new tickets, which, while we're not exactly sure what they are used for, I'm pretty sure they're going to be used for a special version of the Tanabata banner, which if we look over here, we'll have both the brand new LR Father Son Gallican, as well as both of the 7th year LRs, which this banner has so much value on it. I know there's going to be a lot featured units on this banner, presumably about like 12 if we're going by the past few years, but the amount of sheer power that is on this banner, if you do choose to summon on it, is going to be insane. Me personally, I do not need to summon on this banner as I have both of the 7-year LRs. I'm probably just going to spend all my stones on the regular banner, but the availability to pick these guys up with red coins in the event that you guys have not been able to pick them up yet is going to be very, very good. I mean, now looking back at these missions, there is also like a lot of these just seem to be very, very easy. Like just win Extreme Z battles, which coming up later we'll be able to give a very easy way that everyone can do this, and just very, very simple missions that should not take anybody too long. Especially for us that like to link level grind, they have, you know, even clear any stage 45 times. Alright, so back over to the celebration info. We do have, of course, the tickets and the wish strips to get a bunch of random characters. I doubt there's going to be anything too crazy in there. You do have just the missions themselves, the eventual Dokkan banner, which should come out, I believe, either early tomorrow morning, like 4 a.m. my time, or like the day after at 4 a.m. Either way, this banner is coming up, and I personally think that this is a must summon if we are going to consider what could be on this banner. You have these units, this is literally just amazing LR, the new Goku Black, who I personally think is very underrated. And then I believe that Ginyu could be coming back on this banner, and if you do not have Ginyu, he is undoubtedly one of the best TURs in the entire game, and that is going to be a huge pickup for anyone who does not have him. Then we also have the Tanabata Bear that's going to come on the 7th. That should be very nice, as mentioned earlier. The Stone Sale. Porunga is coming back. I believe we do have some of his missions already. If not, then I'll make sure to put those up whenever we do see them. Oh yeah, we do have some of them here. Let's see. Oh wait. Okay, well, I guess we don't know exactly what they're here for, but eventually, once these do get revealed, I will make sure that we all know how to get this done and we can all enjoy Porunga together. I believe this is going to be like just another set of like missions and or like a little event for us. Not entirely sure what this is going to entail just yet, but it should be pretty good. Of course, you got the Baba Shop exchange for the Swiss strips, the Dokkan event, the new Dragon Ball story event, which gives us the new Krillin support memory. I expect that support memory to be very, very good, as well as being just pretty much a decent little support memory. I just wish that all these support memories were voiced, because this is a very iconic scene from the very early on in the Namek saga, and just hearing like Guru's voice, like just actually in game, would be really nice. Of course, we have all the Dokkan events returning, so you can pretty much grind up whatever you need. I believe this is the bond of father or parent and child category banner. Do not summon on this. I know like like some of these units could be like okay, but like please do not summon on this whatsoever. There's no reason to do that when you can just summon on the main headlining banner. Plus there's so many options for this parent and child team that you do not need to summon on an exclusive banner for this. And we do have the Elder Kai banner returning from this for the regular Dokkan Fest LR banner, but if we look real close, a second Elder Kai banner on the 14th. If this is not just screaming part 2 LR Zamasu, then I do not know what is. From the title screen that we're getting to the chain battle, Zamasu is 1000% coming in my mind. So expect to summon for an LR Zamasu in a couple weeks. A bunch of these just random story events that most people have probably already farmed out, including the EZAs. LR Prime Battle Cell being available for a while. I'm pretty sure this is just so that you can use him for these EZA areas. Of course, we have the new boss rush that we talked about lightly the other day. This should give us even more stones for free-to-play players. We got the new stage of Infinite Dragon Ball History. More stages of Super Battle Road stages 61 and 62 are going to be coming out, which if we look over at the Dokkan Wiki, sorry, this is a little spoiler. Over here. So Super Battle Road 61 and 62. So we're getting just basically a whole another set of stages. This is going to give us basically the Vegeta family equivalent of the Goku's marriage support memory that we just got. So it's going to give us the 10% permanent bonuses for attack and defense, the entire Vegeta family team for the entire rest of the fight. We got a new battlefield coming up, which I believe we do have the typings for everything. This should be everything. Looking at the most important thing is this final stage where you can actually fight like the last like 5 enemies. These, while I have had some very minor trouble with all of them, basically the whole point of these final fights is to seal them. So once they're sealed, they basically become like a non-issue, especially Broly because he only attacks like a couple times. As long as you have, or in this case, super int units that can actually take a hit, then it should be perfectly fine and nothing should really happen to you at all. Moving along, we do have the disgusting chain battle that I'm gonna be honest, I hate actually playing chain battle. There is not one time that chain battle has come out where I'm just like, yeah, I can play this for like all day, grind it out and get a high score. I usually just try to get like a decent score, 20% or above, and then kind of just settle with that, because my account and my friends list isn't like just like chock full of like rainbow units. So like chain battle is just not something that really interests me. Well, because like while the equipment orbs are good, I have managed to basically just get pretty decent equipment orbs from just the regular like Whis event and stuff like that, and like the 20% rewards that I do get from chain battle. We also have the very important section of the entire celebration info. So many EZAs are coming. If you include the LR Blue Vegeta or Vegito EZA, this is 5 EZAs that we're going to be getting through the celebration. All of these are going to give at least 30 stones, right? This one, I believe, all the Super Strike events, they give like about like 25 stones and like some Kais. And if we look at like, for instance, this King Vegeta, there is literally no telling what this guy is going to be able to do because of how drastically all of the Super Strikes EZAs are. Like if we look, I think the main thing that this guy is going to be for is, where's he at? This card right here. The Super Strike Kid Vegeta. This guy next to King Vegeta, I feel like on like a free-to-play Vegeta family team is going to be probably very, very strong because they share a lot of links together. I think, hold up, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. About like 4 links. So that's rather nice. Right, so these two are going to be a very decent like free-to-play rotation, hopefully. Granted, you won't be able to activate part of the Kid Vegeta's passive, but that is okay because they aren't really the headliner anyway. What we're really going to be looking at, is these 2 EZAs. So we're not only getting Tech Vegito Blue and STR Rose Easying, but also LR Trunks and Mai. Now this is just absolutely insane to me because I thought we were just going to be getting at least like just one of them, like either just Tech Vegito Blue and STR Rose or an LR like the LR Trunks and Mai. And the fact that we're getting both of them in this same celebration is going to dramatically buff the Future Saga team. Now, so with specifically Vegito Blue and Rose, I don't see a way that they can make these guys bad, because it like just they already do so much that they were like very viable for a very long time even after they came out. Granted, these guys have aged horribly, but like specifically for someone like Blue Vegito, right? I think all you would have to do is give him start of turn attack and defense, and then have this build up be even better with like maybe 15% attack and defense up to like a maximum of 200% or something like that. And this man is literally insane. That's literally all you have to do for him, because he's already stacking defense here. If he has the guaranteed, not really guaranteed, but like the great chance of 2 additional attacks. So the quad supers plus what he's already going to be doing is going to be literally insane if they just give him decent start of turn attack and defense and another way to build up defense from his passive. Because this guy's link set is also amazing, so you just got to remember that he will work on whatever team you throw him on, basically just by himself. He will probably hard carry anything, and I think he has the most potential of just being this #1 easy ATUR in the entire game. And then we go over to STR Rose, who is already a very good support unit. I'm telling you, I feel like they can add just bump up maybe this to like 200% attack and defense at the start of turn, plus an additional key 3 and 50% attack and defense for extreme class allies, and then maybe even bump this up to 25%. He's fine. I think you could definitely give this buff on his super attack defense as well. Maybe not 30%, maybe like anywhere from 10 to 20%, and I feel like his super attack effect will be fine. And then maybe he can just get like one other thing in his passive, maybe against like Realm of Gods enemies. I feel like that would make him very, very viable. And another thing that is very important to remember is that these guys have a ridiculously high super attack modifier, so that is going to make their damage insane. I believe they only share this with like as TURs with the AGL Blue Gogeta and then like an N Cyberman. Plus, if you look at their stats, like I remember seeing a tweet over here, I believe I have it pulled up, of their actual EZA stats. Look at how high their attack is. It is ridiculous. These guys are going to be hitting so damn hard. I like specifically Vegito. I don't think there's literally anything that is going to be able to stop him once he gets going. And with STR Rose, his defense is very high, his attack and his HP is high, so with this guy's just overall stats plus whatever they're going to give him is going to make him extremely viable on every single one of his teams. Now, the LR Trunks and Mai is a unit that I don't think has ever really gotten like a chance to be good, considering how restricted they are to basically being on a time traveler's team and while fighting a Future Saga category enemy. And with that, I feel like this unit has always just been kind of stuck in like super battle road hell. I feel like they would really have to do a lot with this unit to make them pretty good. Not only making their attack and defense at the start of turn a lot better, maybe even buffing up the time traveler buff, like maybe give this like just straight up double all of this, like all these stats, like attacking defense 20% up to 140, and maybe even giving them like 150% attacking defense at the start of turn. Just make them absolutely insane, because I see like no reason to run this unit other than like a super battle road setting if they're not literally ridiculous. They already do have the medium and high chance of stunning, so that's pretty good. They just need to have a little bit of a better super attack effect in terms of maybe giving them some sort of defensive raise on both of their super attack effects, and I feel like they'll be rather solid, because like remember, they do not get any stats increases from actually EZAing. They will just get the SA25, and that is like something that is going to hurt this unit in particular, because they are like just very okay, considering they have very wonky links that don't really match up well with too many units on their teams, as well as being super restricted to fighting Future Saga category enemies. Like, this unit needs so much, and I hope they actually do give it to them, because I really would like to see this unit actually be good. Alright, so moving on down the list, of course we got the banners for both of those EZAs, but we also have another set of extreme super battle road stages. I believe, let's see, what stage will we be getting? That should be, I believe, another stage to help us EZA the Gohan and Goku. Yeah, stage 36, which I believe is what exactly? Give me 1 second, I can pull this up. Stage 36. That is going to be the Goku family category stage. I don't think this stage is going to be hard whatsoever, just because of the sheer power of this one unit right here. Post EZA, this unit is actually insane. Plus, you're gonna have like the LR Goku and Gohan that just came out, the exchange Goku to Gohan, Tech Ultimate Gohan. Like, all these units are going to absolutely foderize this stage, and I do not think it's going to be hard whatsoever. But we are getting that, and then of course we have a new little Peton battle set. Overall, this celebration is looking phenomenal, and I cannot wait to see what they actually do with these two. Like, I don't see a world where these guys are not just number 1 and number 2 in the game. If, like, say Evolution Blue Vegeta, you might like him as the best EZA TOR in the game over these guys, but I highly doubt he's actually going to be better than either of them, because I feel like it's going to be just a major like flop if either of these guys are disappointing, because people have been looking forward to these guys EZAing since we've even learned that EZAs are a thing. These two have been just the premier, I can't wait for them to EZA units for a very, very long time, and now that they're finally getting it, we're going to see a lot of things that are going to be just moving forward and forward in terms of power creep going forward. This seems to be, in my opinion, one of the better celebrations that has happened in recent Dokkan history, and if this is what we're going to be looking at going forward for major celebrations, then I just expect a lot of good to come out of new Dokkan. With that being said, thank you for watching. Please let me know what you guys think about the celebration in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next one.